I am so excited to jump on and do a live. Unfortunately, it's about 8 o'clock here right now, Mountain Standard Time in the US. And so I know it's really early in the morning there. Most of you guys are probably in bed still. I don't blame you. If it was like 3:30, 4 a.m. here, I would be in bed too. So in case you don't know and you're newer to this group, my name is Ashley Sheldon and I am a founding distributor for MojiLife. I actually joined MojiLife last year, June 29th of 2016, and MojiLife actually launched on July 25th of last year. So we're coming up really close on our year anniversary, me being with the company and the company a year since they launched, which is just awesome. So anyways, I wanted to jump on really quick just to kind of talk to you guys, tell you guys how excited I am that we are coming to Australia. There's been some talk about some other countries that could be happening over the next couple of years, and Australia is the one that I've been really rooting for. So when we found out this past weekend that MojiLife for sure is coming to Australia next month, July 2017, I was like over the moon. I was so excited. So excuse me. Anyways, so with that being said, I kind of wanted to just talk to you guys a little bit of how I got started with MojiLife and what really drew me into this company. So my mother-in-law actually introduced me into MojiLife, and she was a part of the actual founders dinner back in, I think it was around like June 16th, 17th of last year. So about a month before the actual launch. And she had, before they had left to go to Salt Lake City, she had kind of told me, you know, I have this new company I've had or been offered an opportunity with. I'm going to this big dinner to learn a little bit more about it. She kind of was just trying to give me a heads up and see kind of what I thought. And at the time, she really didn't know a lot. She didn't even know the name of the company. And so she's like, well, I just know that it's another fragrance company. And which is great. Like, I use fragrances every day. I love my house to smell good. I love my clothes to smell good. I mean, you name it, my car, everything. So when she had first said it, I was like, that's cool, but I don't know if that's really for me. Like, my mind automatically, you hear fragrance and your mind goes to candles or to wax. And so I'm like, you know, there's a lot of competition out there. And I didn't say this to her, but that's kind of what I'm thinking in my head. Like, yeah, this might not be for me. About 3 days later, after she was done that weekend in Salt Lake, she had came home, and she came home with the device. The device we all know as the Air-moji. Oh, let me turn it this way. She pulled this out of her bag, set it on my kitchen table, and turned it on. And within 3 seconds, the fragrance was going throughout my house. And I remember looking at my husband and just saying, we are so in on this. Like, this is not at all what I expected, not at all what I thought this was going to be, that she was going to set on my table. But I also knew that it was going to be and is the future of home fragrancing. Not only is it so high-tech, innovative, and safe, but it's just so efficient. It just makes life easy. So anyways, this is the Air-moji device. Most of you guys have been in this group, so you guys already have seen lots of pictures. You've seen me do some videos on it. But inside, obviously there's no wax, no water, no cords, and no messy oils, which is something that's super nice. So inside is this fan, and that little fan right there is what is going to push out that fragrance throughout your home and infuse your house, your office, your car, your camper, you name it, it'll work there. This device is portable. Being that there's no cords, the only time you need a cord is when you're going to charge it. So it is rechargeable. It'll run for about 30 to 40 hours. In some cases even longer than that, but on the website it does say 20 to 30 hours. And then to charge it, it only takes 4 hours to get a full charge for your Air-moji device. And the device can run while it's charging, which is something that I really like too, because sometimes we just get forgetting. Like, I try to clean my house every Sunday, and on those Sundays I'll just plug in all my Air-mojis, whether they're dead or not. I'll just go and plug them in so they have a full charge. But every once in a while we'll be out camping, or we'll be at the lake, or at a family dinner or something, and I'll forget to plug them in. And instead of being like without fragrance in my home for a whole 4 hours, it's nice to know that I can still just plug it right in, turn it on, and while it's charging, it's still going to put fragrance throughout my house. So I definitely love this device. I want to show you guys. Again, I know you guys have probably seen the videos, but just in case for anyone new to this group, I really want to show you exactly how the Air-moji works. So right here you can see the on button, and you click it once, and the blue light comes on, and now the fan has turned on. And I'm going to go ahead and take off the sleeve real quick and show you that the fan now is moving. So So another thing, being a mom, and I'm sure you guys have seen this as well as in my videos, but as a mom, the fan was something that I actually was my only concern. So of course, I had to make sure that it would be safe in case my kids got a hold of it. And you can see if you get your finger in there, it just completely stops. There's no pain associated with it at all. You can barely even feel it touch your finger. As soon as you remove it, the fan kicks right back up again. So that was another thing that really drew my attention to this product, knowing that it was super, super safe. So put the sleeve back on real quick. So that was one click. It's going to run continuously until you turn it off. It's going to stay on continuously until you're ready to shut off the device. So to shut off the device, you are just going to hold down for 3 seconds. Blue light is then going to turn off. And now I'll just show you guys again. The fan has now stopped. So another setting that is on the device here to touch is 2 clicks. And you're going to see the fan turn back on. And your light is on again. This is going to run for an hour on, an hour off until you actually turn off the device. So it's going to run continuously until you're ready to shut it off. This is how most of my Mojis in my house are ran, is by just doing the 2 settings, or the 2-click setting. Again, to turn it off when you're done with it, you can hold for 3 seconds. The light again is going to go off and the fan is shut off and it is turned off. Another really cool aspect of this device here and MojiLife is that they were thinking big when they made this product. Not only is this device safe and efficient, but it's also high tech. So you give this 3 clicks and you're going to see the light is going to start blinking and the fan is not turned on. So the 3-click setting actually is the Bluetooth setting to customize the schedule to run your device through your smartphone. So there is a free app that MojiLife provides when you get your devices for customers, distributors. Once you get it, you want to make sure that you have the app downloaded and that you have your Bluetooth setting turned on your phone, and you have this clicked 3 times. At that time, your phone is going to find the AirMoji device. You can then go into the app, you can name the device, you can see the charge, the battery life of the device, as well as program a schedule. So you can go in there, say that you work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you're off Thursday and Friday. Well, obviously, if you're not home and no one's going to be at the house, you don't need the device to run all day long. So you can go in and set it for, say, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning. You want it to run while you're getting ready for work, and then have it shut off the rest of the day until, say, you get home at 6 p.m. at night. You can then have it set so that you can have it turned on like at 5:50. So when you walk in the door right before you get home from work, the device is on and your house smells great. And then say you're home Thursday and Friday, you can set those days to where the AirMoji is on 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off, an hour on, an hour off, 20 minutes on, an hour off, however you want throughout the day when you're home. For me, like I said, I have 2 AirMojis that I do run off of the actual app. But for me, I'm home all day long and I work from home. So for me, it's just easiest when I get up in the morning, I go in and I just do the 2-click setting. That's my favorite, an hour on, hour off, and then right before I go to bed at night, I will just hold for 3 seconds and turn them off. So another thing I wanted to show you really quick is how awesome the packaging is with MojiLife. This is something that really, I don't know, I just really love too about this company. Like, everything they package is so nice and pretty and looks so fancy and so modern and so sleek. So when you get your AirMoji will come like this in this tube. You're going to pull off the sleeve and there's your AirMoji. Yes, they come in black too. So right here at the bottom of the tube, you see this little pull tab? You pull this off and that is where you're going to find your charger for the AirMoji. So let me pull this charger out real quick. So it has 2 pieces. You're going to have this, the insert to plug into your wall. Sorry, it's getting a message. And then you're going to have your little USD that you can plug in there, or USB, excuse me. And then you have your little end here. I don't know if you can see that really well. And on the back of the AirMoji, you see the little hole, and this is where you're going to charge your device. So, excuse me. Again, just another really cool thing about it, that you don't have to have it plugged in at all times into an outlet, and that it's so small. So that's another thing I really loved, is that with it being so small, for me, I don't think this is an eyesore. I think it's super cute. I have some that don't have covers throughout the house, but it's also really easy to disguise this behind a picture frame or set it up on a shelf, and no one's going to know this is where your fragrance is coming from. MojiLife also does offer some really cool covers. and you can drop your air emojis right into them. And there's quite a few different options to fit in, blend in with your home decor. I have a couple sitting right here, so I'm going to show you guys. This is the Kindle cover. I love this one. And then we have the Olivia. And again, you're just sliding these right over them. There is a few stands, and there as well as some bases that are just some little round bases that just grab the bottom of it. This has been a big seller and a really popular one too. This one's called the Jasmine, and I love this one. I think it's probably the color more than anything that I love. But there's that one. So really quick before I leave here, I want to show you guys how you would load a fragrance. So we have, this is just a sample kit. If you do decide to join MojiLife, you will get the senior distributor kit. You'll get all of the fragrances up to date. This is like the first fragrance kit there ever was. They look a lot fancier now. The packaging is all the same, but when we first got them, we didn't have the pictures on the samples. It was just the names of them with a blue sticker. Now they come so pretty and so fancy with the actual picture and the name of the fragrance on top. So this is kind of a mixture. I actually have 3 of these fragrance kits, but I mail them out for Experience the Moji or Emojis on the Go, or if I have a hostess that's not local to me doing a party, then I'll make sure and send her an air emoji and a fragrance kit so that she can let all her friends and family local to her smell all the fragrances to help them decide on which one they want. And I also will always send them an air emoji with a fragrance too, so they can really experience it and kind of win over everybody's heart, because seeing it as something different than actually having it in your home with a fragrance, it's like a no-brainer that you want one. But anyways, so there's more fragrance than this. This is kind of a combo of my old kit and my new kit. Like I said, my other kits are out right now. I wish I had them on me, but I will do another live to show you guys. And then we have our essential oil fragrances as well. Both of my kits for those are out right now, but they're in a little bit bigger box than this mini one right here, and I have all the essential oil fragrances. So you'll know that with the luxury fragrances, all of ours come in this blue. They're actually updating this. This is going to be a really cool new feature. They are coming in clear pods now, so I am loving the clear ones. And then currently our essential oil fragrances are in the purple pods, but these are actually going to be changed eventually as well to the amber pods. So just like you see in the oil bottles, they're that darker brown see-through amber color. That's how our essential oil pods will be too. Not sure exactly when all this is going to change over, but that is something that is coming, something to look forward to. So really quick here, I'm going to show you. So here's an open pod. So when you get a pod, this is one of our new ones, the Tahitian Sunset. Oh, it's amazing. You're going to see there's 2 tabs, one on the top, one on the bottom, and you're going to want to make sure you pull both all the way off. And you know what? I actually was not going to open one, but I am, because I want to put this one in anyways. I've been dying to smell it in my air emoji. I have the sample only, and I haven't tried it yet. So anyways, you're going to pull off the top and the bottom foil, and then here's your air emoji. And you can see it's empty right now, and this little pod is going to fit right down into the air emoji. You're going to just clip that sleeve right back on and push your on button. And it smells so good. This one is definitely going to be one of my new faves. They released White Sands last month, and it's one of the new summer fragrances as well, and it is a good one. I feel like every time they bring out a new fragrance, it becomes my new favorite, and I'm like, I'm never going to have just one favorite, because there's just so many that I truly, truly love. So, sorry, I'm trying to move all this out of the way here. So, excuse me. Again, so this is the pod here, and it is plastic, it is recyclable, and then inside I'm actually going to pull out what this is. So this is 100% wood fibers. It's a fiber core is what we call it, and there's 15 milliliters of, whether it's an essential oil fragrance in it or a luxury fragrance, that these are soaked in. So 15 milliliters, you think about that, especially at the price point for $6.50 or essential oil for $11.95 is what our pods are. And you think about a 15 milliliter of essential oil, there's definitely a huge price comparison there, and they're not messy, they work exactly the same, and they're just incredible. So anyways, that is the wood fiber core. This is actually also biodegradable. So here we have recyclable pod, the outside of it, and then the inside core is 100% wood fiber, like I said, and this is biodegradable. So again, protecting the environment. All of our fragrances are non-toxic. That's something that really drew me into this company as well, was knowing that they are completely safe to have around my kids, around my pets, and around just everybody in general. They are gluten-free, soy-free, and hypoallergenic. So that is something that, again, I really love that aspect of this company as well. Let's get this away. So anyways, I really just wanted to jump on and say welcome to everybody in the group. I know I've been in here quite often for the past, I think, about 3 months now. We've been like anticipating and waiting for this to happen, but it is official that we are launching in Australia next month, so July of 2017. There is no set date yet. I know when we launched into Canada, we did, hi Amy, how are you? I know when we launched into Canada, we had enrollment start on the 1st of that month, and then kits were mailed out later throughout the month, like around the 14th and 15th. So we could see something very similar in Australia like we did for Canada, or it could be enrollment and kit shipments are going out, you know, towards the middle of the month. So as I hear more, as I find out more on pricing for the kits, and as I find out more on shipping and official dates for enrollment, I will definitely let you know. You guys will be the first ones to know. Of course, Amy. Anyways, so again, another thing, just one last thing real quick that really just drew me into why I chose MojiLife was there's a lot of direct sales companies out there. There truly is. And there's a lot of successful direct sales companies out there. There's a lot of successful people in direct sales. I think as time goes on, we're seeing more and more people lean towards this industry. It's saving homes. It is letting parents be able to stay home with their kids. It's letting adults just be able to work from home, and giving them a lifestyle that a lot of times we only ever dreamed of. So in just a short year, my life has completely changed with this company, and it is mostly the product, yes, but outside of the product, the company in general is just the most giving and caring company I mean, it's not even, like, I can't even speak as highly as I want to of them, because they truly are just incredible. They know all of us by name. We are not distributor numbers to them. They truly care about every single one of us, and their goal is to help so many families better their lives, and that's exactly what they've been doing in this past year. So I'm excited for this to change so many lives in Australia, as well as it has here in the US and in Canada. Canada has only been 4 short months, and just the Canadians on the dream team, to see how much they've progressed and to see what they're doing and how quickly they're ranking up is just absolutely unbelievable. It's really moving to see that kind of growth so quickly with the company. So again, for me, it was like, you can sell so many different products to so many different people, but this was something that I could sell to anybody, and that's what I really loved about it. I wasn't stuck selling makeup to just women. I wasn't stuck selling you know, shakes or exercise routines to health people. It's honestly a product that is for every single person, man, female, whether you want it for your camper, for your office, for your home, no matter what it is for everybody. And that right there kind of just won me over. Plus just the product itself, how innovative it is, and then the safety of it just is, I mean, it says enough about itself, obviously. So anyways, I just again wanted to just say welcome. If you guys have any questions, I'm sure we're going to get most of our viewers on this well after this goes posted, because I know it's so early in Australia right now. But if you have any questions, please feel free to comment any questions right here on this video throughout any of the other posts in our group. If you have anybody that you want to start sharing this with, it's coming soon. So definitely get some people added to this group. Make sure whoever adds you, that's who you're going to be joining under. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great night. And and also feel free to always private message me too. If you guys have a question and don't really want to post it on this group here in Australia, that is totally fine. Know that I'm always available. Please feel free to reach out to me, private message me, or again, ask your questions on this video or any other post here. So anyways, I hope you guys, I would say have a good night, but most of you guys are sleeping, so I hope you guys wake up and have a great day. And I just can't wait to hopefully see most of you, if not all of you, a part of the Moji Dream Team and see MojiLife change your life too. So have a great night.